My first thought today was I hope Gum got some sleep finally. Poor guy was running on fumes to beat Tyloo. Let's see what he could figure out with the Biguzera approach. DGT towards middle. Last fadeaway couple of bullets there catches Starry. So nice kickoff to the pistol. Dual Berettas of NQZ up close. Decides not to swing into it. Lets them come to him. Seems worth it as he tears up the health of Zacher as well. No real entry, even despite some damage back in return. DGT still standing. No cat swing either. paiN looking comfortable 5v3.
Yeah, they are. Now there is a little lead on Cat, but I mean the setup here for paiN is just perfect, especially having Goose in play. I love that they're just forfeiting long, even though that looks scary from the map at the moment. Okay, they're coming back to check on it, and they keep Goose intact, which again, hard spot to clear, because you don't go up Cat if you think someone's playing there waiting for you.
Davideus gonna get it done, maybe? Got a second one in him. Gets there in the end. Triple kill, in fact, from the corner.
Excellent.
And that Brazilian passion that we saw Legacy weaponize to qualify to the next stage is something that paiN are gonna bring straight out of the gate. But it clicks, Mohan. And when it clicks, you find yourself here, 2-1.
Yeah, they're just one of those weird teams, man. And Legacy said they didn't play many LANs this year, and they come to LAN and they look like they were made for it.
Oof, burnt out through the doors, so very adamant Lin Vision to get that long fight going, and they could still sign up for more. Standing in the door was Call Me Sue. Westmelon trades out, not an easy job with that MP9, and speaking of which, DGT is still ready to hold them back off blue box, but he steps in, and this is the solution now. Sue with a couple of kills. It's everybody trying so adamantly to get out through that doorway that they've just gone over and offered up the flank. Again, 2 missed mollies 4 rounds into the game for Lin Vision.
Really didn't need that one, though. They actually want to plant long plat, so.
Catwalk utility trying to draw attention. Nobody really considering Gandalf just yet. Bomb's gonna go down. Good cover from Sue. That's 3 kills into this round now. Zacher holds off on the flank as Biguzera gets predicted. And unfortunately for Snow, no real opening at this. So I don't think he's taking a second look. He is gone. Lin Vision take their sweet time down long to get the first one on the board.
NQZ will have to be the beginning and end of this round, I think, from the ramp. 1 or 2 kills really will make a difference, but the first flash is great here for him.
Good recovery for the second shot. Davideus also on the corner. So NQZ is giving them a bit of space, but he's done a good job of holding them back, and he will continue to do exactly that, dropping bomb top ramp in the process. And Zacher's still no rebuttal. He'll get his kill eventually, but very swiftly swept out. And that is a fast response out of paiN.
Or they just come forward with a better exec.
It'll be tough to get that better exec with less grenades, especially with just the Desert Eagle trying to work its way up Cat, but Bomb's still there with it. And we do get Lin Vision out through mid doors for a moment. We had 2 players on the other side of it.
Turning into a B split now.
Yeah, they will double back. Okay, Cat players peel off. We're gonna get this test for Biguzera. Teammate right behind him to try to line up this hole. 20 seconds to the clock. The first 2 kills go down real smooth. And Davideus is gonna keep this clean. Triple headshot to kick it off. Slaughter of Lin Vision as paiN's defense looks rock solid now. Zacher post early. Gun round back for Lin Vision. Still 2 pieces of this team without a kill to talk about. Amelia and Starry. Gotta pick up this slack as the flash comes out through long. NQZ up on the angle and that rifle up close.
I don't know if that flash.
Damn, smoke right ahead of them as well. Oh, the Molotov just, I've never seen a molly hit like that. Crazy. Just catches the very lip of the arch and DGT. Ooh, drops the ball on that one. We've got a little X factor here. Call Me Sue allowed to get a second.
This is a gift.
This is a grace of God. After that Molotov and the fact that it gets extinguished and they're still able to come out from this. We're gonna get the flash out, no, fire over the wall. Try to flush out Sue, but he's just gonna keep his head tucked behind tall box. Banking on the op of Zacher to peel the first retake player off. And it's a window challenge queued up. Damage now on both of the Lin Vision players. Nice pathing from biguzera out through that smoke. Su never sees it coming, and this op feels all too valuable in a 1v3 versus 3 fully health players. He concedes it, and so a plant is all they're allowed.
So even though that spray was messy and missed in the end on the B site anchor,
but they're obviously still not content, so smoke goes down right ahead of it. Snow,
they're committing.
expecting the execution, gets fully blinded. Su on the entry with another double kill. If there's any saving grace so far, but biguzera gets him back with a spray through the door. Oh, just a bit more damage done to Amelia. Felt like that could have been way worse. And an additional smoke grenade thrown down on the door to try to make this retake difficult. Consecutive bomb plants on the B site. This is the half somewhat reopening.
They're going to try to get all the kills in the exit right now, and Starry's running through the tunnels. This will be heard from Davideus, and this was actually the best way for them to be able to save. So
this round's going to come with a price tag.
yeah,
No denying Lin Vision the win. Just about how many players actually exit. Starry opens up the rest, and Amelia clears his way towards mid.
that's huge. 2 players who had no kills, both got a frag to exit, and they see him cheat back. And so, fundamentally speaking, I mean, Lin Vision got by most of his vision.
Ouch.
Oh,
Jesus.
That's a huge grenade.
Missed shot from NQZ though. Flashes
Molly
make it
comes.
awkward. biguzera's gonna bomb down Starry. NQZ just sitting
That was
here.
good scaling, yeah.
That is confident stuff, but it costs him. And then the deep peek coming through from Amelia. Talk about a turnaround.
Wow.
Triple kill to his name. Had 0 kills 2 rounds ago, and now is a key fighting force in peeling paiN off of this A-bomb site.
To be honest, think about it, Connor. What do they have to be worried about eating that HE grenade if there's only an op waiting for them on the ramp? The exact isn't taking place just yet, but look who controls middle now. It's the T side.
Gonna get exposed here. Oh, okay, DGT gets rattled. Snow peels one back, clean shooting from the kid, and Starry's gonna clear out the site. biguzera tries to fight for it, knows damn well there's a player at car, comes back in. How brave to give that fight back over. Now pushes Davideus into the clutch. He fights at 7 seconds, bomb on car. All he's gotta do here is live.
It must be the kill, and how's he gonna find him?
Gotta push to find him, and Davideus a 1v3 clutch for an 8th round on this defense.
And he gets the kill after time as well.
Owned.
Salt in the wound here.
Not the only brave Brazilian to step out through that window. biguzera tries to do the same thing off of the flashbangs, I believe, from Davideus. Snow obviously did his job already with this 2K.
Such an excellent hold from Snow.
And Davideus just comes swinging.
Nice! Nice lurker, bro! Nice lurker!
There we go. 3rd time's the charm. But it's still not going to be first blood for Lin Vision. Unfortunately, man disadvantage after man disadvantage. Bomb plants have been difficult to come by, let alone round wins. We had a big multi-kill moment from Amelia that made it feel like maybe the individuals of Lin Vision would turn it up a notch towards the tail end of this, but things have seemingly fizzled out. 3v5 cat play into the waiting op of NQZ with a player on site and biguzera holding down on CT jump up. You can throw that op over towards long. There's an eventual play from Starry set up, but Amelia looking to be the jackknife of the bomb site first, gets past the incendiary, slides down under the scope of the op, and clears out Goose. Now missed shot from the sniper. That's gonna start to activate Starry, but biguzera brings it back from boxes. NQZ gets flanked, but not fast enough. So 1v4, a single kill deep, 20 seconds to go with that bomb up on full display. You know paiN are gonna draw the line in the sand. 3 is all that Lin Vision are allowed. This has not been the Lin Vision firepower as we've seen previously through this stage of the major. Gonna have to turn it up if they're gonna compete on their map pick. And Amelia's gonna hold back on long A for the moment.
That's huge. Got the kill and left.
Now got teammates right with him. Didn't go too far. He wants right back into the action. But this fight does give NQZ something to pull on.
Lin Vision are not playing up against the sight box just yet. Now we'll take a peek. Chance for the kill for both sides, to be honest. Zacher has to be careful.
Letting them get close with that smoke as well. Zacher,
Oh, love that.
nicely done. Just contends with the corner of it. Snow's gonna try to come clear him, support in the background. Zacher just laying down the law. Okay.
Amazing.
Clean headshots on the final 3 players. Zacher goes from 5-8 to 8-8.
12 kills combined, Shaq and Kobe.
Scrawny and Lauders. Zacher and Amelia. They hold off to the door as paiN aren't all too adamant about following through behind that. SMG is going to stay stuck on the doorway. Ooh, Snow crawls out. He gets hit by that util, but still able to pounce on Starry. Yeesh, defense feeling a little slim now. Og gets in with a good headshot. Snow survives it. Wow,
What?
they crossed paths. DGT just took a chance, gives his back up to middle,
That was awesome.
and gets away with both those frags. Nothing else from Amelia. paiN have responded. 3 rounds into this T side, they get there first.
That's great timing from GGT. I mean, he plays that spot perfectly.
Thinks he's got a timing to play with. Feels like he does. Starry with the palm flash, but we've already got paiN, I think, beyond the expectations of
Yeah.
Lin Vision. Starry's gonna have his hands full. Blind scout shot for the headshot. You take those. They let their guards down now in reverse. It felt like paiN had the element of surprise. Then suddenly they get drawn over towards that scout instead. Now 2 players on the car to try to stop it. Smoking the site to give them a little more cover to play around. They're trying to challenge. Zacher gets another scout kill. And so we go 4v2 here. Lin Vision CT side looking to get a quick bit of success, but DGT's gone quiet. And inside that silence, he hears rotations. Movement gives him the picture, but a CT up close. Didn't anticipate Amelia hiding in the shadows.
Very nice.
And that'll turn Snow away with no bomb, so paiN thought they had that sight under wraps. Little did they realize Starry holding Goose.
That, and let's just watch back the Zacher kills, because he was just collecting icons in the kill feed that round.
Subject to interpretation. No resistance here. paiN are going to pounce this B site. Big chance for Westmelon to line him up with Starry. The 2 of them just peel back that entire attack on middle.
That was literally amazing.
And the tunnel player's not able to exit. Snow trying to cheese his way around that smoke grenade. He's actually getting chased through. On the reload, Westmelon hasn't had enough. He's not content that Starry took that 3rd kill from him in middle, because it looked like it was going to be the lineup. And a perfectly timed pinch between the B doors and a CT peek give Lin Vision a 7th. There's been this affinity for trying to split the B site, and now it looks like Lin Vision are trying to play ahead of it with this corner player on the door. And Starry trying to contend with a CT smoke. Molly's going to get Westmelon out of here, so he actually peels back, but NQZ is ready for it. So unraveling the setup, and with a headshot from Biguzera, plus Davideus with the perfect exit out from B. paiN have been gearing up to take this site eventually, and just when Lin Vision tried to change up the defense, this one doesn't work at all.
Yeah, they disrespected it. I mean, if they didn't win this round versus Mint B, we'd be criticizing them for being repetitive, being lazy, being too stubborn, trying to make this happen when Lin Vision are just getting better and better at holding, but now they just change the game totally. They have now successfully, not only successfully won, they just won this round. The split comes in with no deaths at all. Very easy from them. It's a double mid setup, so it's not like Lin Vision weren't taking it seriously, but this is now paiN just getting to 11, solving a big problem they had in this game. Thing is, you can't stay up here forever because they can just walk up cat. There's no vision inside of middle here for the CT side. Oh, and Amelia goes down to this walkout all along. Walkouts have been the answer.
Biguzera's time to kill is looking real sharp in these last 2 rounds. Crack of the whip towards Pit, and 5v4 secured for paiN, gunning for a 12th round win.
It's going to be a duel in upper tunnels. This is the next move for the CT side.
Oh, damage goes both directions. Davideus comes out on top. He's going to hold on to tunnel while he can. Smokes off lower so that they can't come get him.
Honestly, give up the site if you're in B, I think, at this point, because you've just left tunnels. You lost a player. Down 3v5. If you're going to try this, you might as well stack or save.
It's a great highlight of the only kit on the round. Stuck inside of tunnels. pack of paiN players ready to hammer it home inside of A. Interruptive attempt on the side of the smoke, and they're gonna get nothing for it. Here comes the flood, and Big Uzera continues to tear it all up. Only Zacher to answer in all of these attacks. Nothing else goes the way of Lin Vision. Just started to feel like they were recovering Dust 2 to give us a game, and paiN sliced through the defense 2 rounds in a row. Easy as can be for Big Uzera.
It's an incredible pair of rounds here from Big Uzera from his shoulder peak. And paiN also smart enough to watch their flank and upper, the only aggressive option Lin Vision felt they had.
Oh, dirty peek into Zacher. And there is not much holding Lin Vision into this game now. Thing goes silent for a second as we hit 45 on the clock. Barely any utility left here for Lin Vision. That scouts out on the field, and it gets popped by DPT. Talk about the headshots. 2 quick bursts through that defense, and there is nothing left between paiN and robbing away Lin Vision's map pick. DGT to raise the floor for paiN. That was the plan on paper, and he does it so convincingly. A chance to shine in the tail end of Dust 2. Felt like paiN had their hands on this one early. It slips from them after that second pistol, but they regain their momentum with a convincing 3 rounds in a row to close.
Keep themselves, with some dignity on their exit, but then paiN closing out very strong, and also just so happy to see Big Uzera be the one to get the kills on top and make the calls, because that's paiN at their very best.
Alrighty, we've got ourselves a fast drop.
Vent dive.
Down through the vents already. Gonna test this B site. They're gonna fight towards ramp. Amelia gets his head popped, and now Zacher's cleared out the lobby, trying to get some kind of control of upper before they... Oh, it's a dangerous game to go down vents, but I think Starry's gotten away with it. More space than you're often afforded. Now you've got 3 players behind you. 4 Lin Vision players were inside these vents. DGT with the perfect reposition into the vents himself, comes back, triple kill, single mag, 3 frags, and a slick looking paiN slide to B.
Such a monster play here from paiN in general. Got them making sure they've got someone on top of Silo. Knife comes out where... Is that Amelia? No, it's West Melon. Where did he... oh, okay, he's just going to sit in the corner, wait to see if someone crosses.
Starry tries to get crazy, gets shut down by Snow.
He needs to peek eventually, essentially. Like.
And when he does, what's he going to do?
As long as it's not too late. All right, there. No, he's got to.
Ooh, this is tantalizing for West Melon. Taps down Big Uzera. Secret players yet to turn. Snow a little late to the party. And that ends up costing them the 2 costs inside main. Deagle shots out from heaven. DGT and Snow gonna close this gap. Frag to soften Amelia. But you gotta drop them all. And with 7 healthy re-peaks, tags Snow, who let his teammates die in main, but recovers this round nonetheless.
NT Amelia, very nice shot.
Don't think Brazil's cheering for them today.
Uh-oh, cracking the smoke. Shot though. Not there. And as soon as he goes back, there's no if one crosses, even though no one did. However, Sue answers first.
Goes for the reload though. That's an invite for Davideus to just slip down vent. And I feel like if I'm Sue, I think I held that back, but Amelia's going to ensure it.
What a spray.
Triple mow down on Secret. Snow's been so cautious about this portion of the map, and that's why Amelia cranks it up a notch. Davideus taken down to half because of the nade. Good peek from Starry, just as he thought he had open space, and it's ice cold Amelia. No reaction.
No reaction.
All the rounds.
He only
there
knows
it
for
is.
his teammates.
Late pop off. Amelia after that game said, oh, it's just luck. It was all luck. Couldn't believe his win. Again, they draw them down into Secret again. Amelia tries to hold it. Gets in with a good USP dink.
Another dink.
Considering he's on a pistol, to drop NQZ to 32 is huge.
Yeah, they'll take that.
The numbers are even at a minute.
It's uncomfortable. NQZ.
Missed the off shot though.
Oh, Zacher got a he just was like, I need this. I want this.
Davideus cracks his head open down in hell, so.
And Lin Vision, no, this is lower now. They should. But what can they do about it?
Nothing seemingly. Save wouldn't be half bad, but fast answer out of paiN. Oh, he wanted the op. Greed is a sin. So instead of 2 rifles, it'll just be the Starry AK held onto. Doesn't look like DGT will press the issue. Keeps eyes on the op a little longer, and Starry doesn't want to fall like his teammate did, so there it is. AK held, paiN 4-1. And again, there's still nothing really. The only thing this outer yard that Lin Vision have is that angle from the offer, but maybe stacking this A site is the right call, but the player who drops Tetris gives it over. Davideus doubles, and the Heaven player tries to swing out. Zacher hits the ground, and that electricity almost catches him off, but he dies in the process, and Emilia's gonna get popped. Tries to peek out. paiN just flood that A site.
Having really expensive deals for not the best talent, it's making it worse for everyone. So, yeah.
Fast, man. Again, huh? Blood in the water. The tempo that paiN are throwing at Lin Vision again screams of disrespect. Wes Mellon says, hang on. Respect this. With a double kill from Vent, he slows it down for only a second. Davideus goes right back into that lightning pace. And this very deep lobby hold from the Opper has allowed for Emilia to slip the net back around through Hut. This should catch the site off, but he doesn't get the duel. It's Zacher to respond with a 1 kill. Davideus back into that A site. Are you telling me paiN can't feel this win coming?
Seriously, he's been too good. Actually, rare moment where a wide swing as wide as Emilia's looks like the correct decision, and right there it felt like it was going to work.
They're playing as if he doesn't realize they're standing right there. But freezing up, seizing up, and looking like a shell of themselves. Lin Vision gunning for a 3-round CT side at best, and every move they make, passive or aggressive, is getting shut down by the sheer individual level that paiN have brought to this best of 3 today. Big Uzera out through the smoke. Something goes well here for Lin Vision in holding back the silo play, but it looks like Snow's gonna play around smoke as well. Back turn to Starry. He gets wind of it, and he'll scope that AUG in, but only 2 kills allowed. It's something to try to work with. Sets Emilia and Zacher up for a 2 versus 3. Missed op shot is critical.
He gets away
Critical
completely.
error. Hut player floats around. Instant headshot from Big Uzera again. And even though he's only got 5 kills to his name, the 4th and 5th were clean this round. We've seen Emilia try from Heaven before. Has to give up some space, and if paiN plants A, he's gonna regret having left Heaven.
This has been the definition of confidence so far. We got Davideus 13-3, Snow is 12-5, DGT is 12-4. And Big Uzera was the star of this round.
Emilia's gonna come back at it. And we got DGT to close. Yes, sir. Off angle, inside Hut, double digits T side spells disaster for Lin Vision.
I don't even really know where you fight back versus paiN right now.
I mean, it doesn't feel like you can make a step in the right direction. paiN having their way with you every single round of this first half. DGT's gonna get zoned. Good wallbang, actually. Starry setting up Zacher for the clean scout kill. But because of the...
Please be watching this, though.
Yeah, the nature of all these other rounds means a 4v5. Huh. A 3v5. Smoke over towards ramp. They get their entry. Big Uzera's been good for these. And it's not like we've got a full force Lin Vision in this final round of their CT side. Already taking a sniff down at that lower site, despite bombs still being delayed inside of ramp. But you'd be peeking into a scout.
Just a scout.
Not an op.
That bomb could have dropped, and it must have not for a reason. Looks like they're trying to lure one into Davideus as they search out lower.
But that bomb gets found out with Starry.
Yeah, very awkward. Luckily, he was facing towards the ramp, so a little easier to get that back. They might not know Davideus has made it back site, especially where they just saw the bomb. So as long Lin Vision just need to play this one carefully, but
feels like that could be the forced error.
He's trying to bait the attention right here.
He's moving in.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to catch Stu off guard.
What a great bait.
Now you just got to be worried about that double doors, and if the bomb can get past it, then there's still cover to be given over. They close the double doors. He's going to plant within cover. Noah peek gets him off of it from the bottom of ramp. Davideus covers. There's the second. Oh, Lin Vision able to hang on to that site. A second round, a lifeline, but for how long? And Lin Vision have their hands full if this comeback, not only on Nuke, but within this series, is to ever take place. Look at those odds. Ooh.
21 to 1.
Oh. And with that pistol headshot, they skew even further.
22 to 1.
This
21 to 1. I don't know if I've ever seen odds that.
is feeling like a shoe-in, feeling like a wrap, and with a pistol in such a convincing fashion, paiN have put themselves in the best possible position to advance to stage 3.
I want to see the odds again, because they would have got even worse.
Hell, make a deal with the devil if you have to. Feels like it's going to take some kind of a miracle to get Lin Vision into this one. Maybe they can overwhelm DGT, but he'll peel back from that ramp. All while Davideus sees it as an invitation to attack them, and it's going to flush them down into Biguzera. He went for that fast lower rotate, puts up some kind of a defense. We do have Lin Vision testing this lower site. It's Tech9's locked in. It's a bomb plant inbound. It's Sue along that front ramp wall with an M4 in Zacker's hands. You can whittle away the health of the MP9s. No immediate trade frag back, so man advantage for Lin Vision. A force buy to kick off a T side. 26 to 1 odds. Remember that, just in case. Because it doesn't look like paiN are going to be sprinting away with the finish just yet. Round 14, Lin Vision able to overwhelm that ramp room, push DGT off his original angle, and get through with some free M4s at that.
No molly backside, I think, is the big one to allow for that retake to take place. So just wanted to try frag out, couldn't do it.
Gotta let them know while you can. Let them know that you have yet to surrender. I like that attitude, Amelia. They're gonna try to charge it into A. Oh man, throwing caution to the wind. Will it cost them? Amelia gets closed in on the smoke.
They got lower though.
They will stampede downstairs again, so good space creation from Amelia. He let that roar out. Let him know what was coming.
Just a distraction the whole time. Not only do you save some stamina for the bigger rounds, but you keep it simple. You test everybody's focus for a little bit, and at the end of the day, it's an anti-eco. Sorry, I didn't mean that like mom.
Dude, Sharon's watching, bro.
I love your mom. I just didn't know who to.
That's crazy. Oh my God. So is this another rinse and repeat of an A hit? Last time it was Amelia, this time it's Starry, and what do you know? Down vents again. This time a bit more resistance, but DGT's 5-7 won't be enough to hold back that M4, using their guns against them. Oh, careful, you catch West Melon in the open. He had a nade in hand. That Biguzera scout's looking for a head. And Davideus catches Zacher, who was going for the ramp flank. I think this retake's on.
Yeah, look at Biguzera, he's talking. And he got some more information.
Little to lose, you know you've got him tucked. And now Amelia, who kicked off the last round's got to close this one. No kit. But the lineup happens. They jump on bomb, and by God, I think they've got the time for this.
Feels like it. It's going to come down to the wire. Under 3 seconds. 1, and they've locked it up.
That is 12.
Yeah. All right, paiN. They can trip over the line now.
You said so clutch at the end of games. We got that back in Dust 2 for certain. When it felt like Lin Vision were starting to reclaim some control, Biguzera gave us some cheeky entries in rounds to close out. We've seen the ceiling of Biguzera in the past when he served as a hard carry for this paiN core. We've seen Biguzera take over in the server and honestly take over for Brazil. There is no denying that biguzera is a beacon of consistency for his region. This will be all 3 CS2 majors with paiN at top 16. Uncertainty coming into Austin made this one feel shaky, but exceeding all of the community's expectations. This new and improved paiN on paper piece it together. An awkward fight for Davideus, but an even more awkward fight for Call Me Sue, because it's him versus 4. It is him versus a red-hot paiN Gaming. I said 3 consecutive top 16s, but this is the first time that they will do it in such a convincing fashion. 3-1, name of the game.
Wow.
And to sprinkle in a little history as well, the first Uruguayan player to make top 16 at a Counter-Strike major. He leaves Max behind him, but DGT to greener pastures and paiN to stage 3.